I built this $10,000 sniper that can see through bushes and this $4,000 sniper that can easily hit long distance shots. But are these even worth the money? Well, we're about to find out because I used the cheapest sniper I can build in Tarkov to the most expensive to prove if a higher price means a better gun. And for this video, we're only using bolt action snipers. The goal is to get one successful snipe on a PMC to move on to the next rifle. At the end of this video, I'll be deciding which sniper rifle is best among all 6 of these. The answer may surprise you. Starting with this $100 sniper. Here we go. This is it. This is it. This is a TOS 106, and technically it's not a sniper, it's a bolt action shotgun, but you put a 10x scope on it and it's a sniper, right? Right. And because it's a shotgun, this doesn't have much distance. Its fastest bullet shoots at 445 meters per second, and for reference, the $4,000 sniper we're shooting later shoots at 910 meters per second. Point is, it's slow as heck and has no chance of hitting anything at long range. But that won't stop me from trying to snipe with it. So I went into here, Customs, one of Tarkov's maps that is more on the close to medium range. And to add to the ridiculousness of this being used as a sniper, the bullet we're using has close to no armor penetration. Meaning if I catch someone wearing a helmet, I have to meticulously hit his face hitbox, or else almost every helmet in this game is going to absorb this shot. And of course, the first person I spot has a helmet. While editing this video, I realized how quiet I was throughout this whole engagement. It's purely because I was so laser focused on trying to get a kill with this freaking TOS. Also worth mentioning, I won't have a sidearm throughout this whole video, so it's all up to my sniper rifle to do all the work. This is where things got real, because I need to use distance on this guy, but at the same time, I can't be too far. Plus, I need to be precise with a face hitbox. So many variables that need to fall into place, but I'm gonna do my best. I might go for a flank here, actually. I was hoping for a full stop. You don't want to make a full stop. Like I mentioned here, I was hoping he'd make a full stop. That's why I held my fire for longer than usual, so I could easily line up his face. But he never did, so it's time to reposition. I spot him again. The game plan in my head is to hold my fire until I can line up the perfect face shot. That was just a scav, so obviously that didn't count toward kill, but unfortunately I revealed my position to my enemy. think he's gonna climb. I had so many opportunities but choked on every single one of them. This is where you really feel the downfall of this $100 sniper, having to force a face shot in the heat of the moment. After a couple more repositions trying to find a new angle on him, unfortunately, he finds me first. Oh, he went to the warehouse, GG. Oh, that was a good fight though. Coming to this next attempt, I was honestly worried about how long it'd take me to get a kill with this. But I had faith as I was sitting in the middle of the map waiting for any info to chase. Then I heard this. That is a grenade in the dormitory area of the map, meaning we got targets to hunt. And it's one of my favorite spots to snipe at. So I approached. I tried to get into my sniper spot from this back window that I have to parkour into, but completely potatoed it a couple times. Which ironically was a good thing, because it led me to this. I effed up the jump. Effed it up again. Chat, we got our kill? Question mark? How he didn't hear me, I can't explain. But we caught the kill and are now moving on to our $250 sniper. This is the VPO-215, one of Tarkov's most popular budget snipers. Alongside it, a 4x fixed scope and echo rounds. A bullet which has double the penetration value of our previous gun, but still isn't the best since it can only penetrate class 3 helmets. My game plan for this, if I see a player with a level 3 helmet, I'm taking the first shot available. If he's got class 4 and up, we'll have to go for the face again. We're back in customs again for this one since our bullet for this round shoots at 770 meters per second, which is faster than the previous gun but still unreliable for longer shots. So medium to close range engagements is what I want for this. Within minutes after spawning in, I find the perfect target for me. A PMC with a level 3 helmet. Exactly what I was looking for. So I line up the shot and... I whiff. To make things worse, he gets away and I never see him again. I unfortunately never got a chance at a target again after this, so I left the raid to reset for another one, where I heard a ton of action going down in one corner of the map just moments after spawning in. That's the extension area. So I go investigate and find out it's the map's scav boss, Reshala. That's what it was. Reshala's there. Now that I've confirmed it's him, it got real quiet, meaning he may have killed all the players nearby. So I decided to disengage and continue my hunt in other parts of the map. The thing is, like with Reshala, I don't plan to kill Reshala. I'm willing to go back if someone starts fighting him, but if it's just me and Reshala, let's just move out of there. But while on the move, I hear two separate player engagements. Both were equidistant from me. One of them being back at Reshala and the other just next to me over this wall. So it's a matter of picking my poison. Which fight do I want to commit to? Man. Pick your poison. Pick your poison. Who do you want? I think we go for this one. Let's go for this one. Let's go for this one. Oh, shoot. It was a tough 50-50 call who to go for. Just because this sounded like the more active one. Please be a PMC. Yes! That's the kill, chat. It's a PMC. Okay, dude. We chose the right target. We chose the right target. We chose the right one. It was either Fortress guy or that guy, and we chose that one. I wasn't sure if it was a player scav or not. Oh shoot. Ooh, what? How did I win that fight? Oh my god, dude. I'm also out of ammo, by the way. This was insane. Not only did we pick the right target, but we were rewarded with another PMC kill right after, taking home some extra juice. With a successful snipe, this brings us to our $500 sniper, the Mosin Nagant. As we double the price, we now have a gun that shoots at 865 meters per second, our fastest bullet so far and our strongest one too, because with this we can finally take down most helmets in the game. I no longer have to worry about face shots at all. But with this pinpoint accuracy and stopping power, we do have one big issue with this $500 rifle. It's got horrible ergonomics, meaning handling this gun is just painful compared to our previous guns, as you'll see here. Oh, shoot. That's gonna be an issue. Swinging this Mosin around has what we call the fishing rod effect, where you'll feel some sort of a delay as you swing it from left to right. This is due to its lack of ergonomics. Unlike our previous cheaper snipers that were super responsive, which allowed me to deal with targets up close when needed. So what we make up for in long range power with the Mosin, we lack in close range. This is also why I moved to Woods, a map that will give me more long-range engagement so I can showcase the range on these higher caliber sniper rifles. But I still have to be consistently aware of my surroundings, making sure I don't end up too close to a target. Worth mentioning as well, we're still running a loud, unsuppressed sniper at this price range, so ideally, I get the job done with one bullet or else I reveal my position. I couldn't find a target all raid in this one until I was about 200 meters away from extract. I almost pulled the trigger in this moment, but wasn't confident in hitting that moving target, so I let him go a bit longer, hoping for an easier shot. Try to get his leg. Oh, I whiffed! I saw his head through the bush, but I couldn't hit it. I got the easier shot I wanted, but couldn't finish the job. A little disappointed, I left the raid and came back for another one, where I heard a lot going down at the sawmill, one of Woods' hotspots for action. Oh man, I was hoping I didn't have to shoot him. I have to move out of here. I can't stay in the same place I shot. I'm a little nervous of accidentally running into Sturman. At this point, I'm not sure if Sturman killed the player or if the player killed Sturman, so I took an angle that overlooks the sawmill and waited for any inch of movement. We got our kill. Also, this was the perfect range for it, chat. And this is the beauty of running the $500 Mosin. For what it lacks in handling and ergonomics, it makes up for in stopping power. Once I see a target, I can freely go for the head without worrying about helmets stopping my round. With another successful snipe, this brings us to our $1,000 sniper rifle, suppressed T5000. For this $1,000 build, we're rocking a 1:4x variable scope, a suppressor, and one of the best bang for the buck bullets in the game, M80s. This M80 is virtually similar to the previous round we were using, the LPS, but in a gun with way better handling. Remember the fishing rod effect I mentioned earlier? It virtually doesn't exist with this gun. All this was put to the test immediately in my first raid with it as I spotted this duo. Two horrible whiffs. This was pretty heartbreaking. Two whiffs where I felt like I missed by an inch, but despite the whiffs, the big jump in gun handling and stability is crazy. As much as I missed twice, it was fairly easy to follow up the second shot. They had no clue where the shots came from either, showing the power of the suppressor. The jump in quality for double the price is actually pretty insane. An amazing gun, but a big user error on my end. I unfortunately lose track of these guys and decide to just call it and reset. As I entered our second raid with this gun, I hear shots nearby that I decide to commit to. I spot a target but get no clear angle on him, and he has a chance of exiting this compound on the other side without me seeing him, so I decide to move up and actually hug the compound, hoping for some info on him. We get up close to just get info if I hear walking inside, and then ideally make him walk past us. This is wishful thinking though. The then I hear nothing. He might have passed through already without me noticing, until I heard this. He passed through. I think that's him. So I chased down those shots to where I think it went down, and then I guess he's favoring more of that side. You're a sniper. GG. That was him. The $1,000 build is a huge jump from our 3 previous guns. A combination of the variable scope, reliable bullet, and the high economics on this rifle allowed us to get this done in 2 quick raids. And this brings us to an even crazier rifle, the $4,000 modded M700. You could get this for a little cheaper if you have max level traders unlocked, but I didn't at the time of this recording. So I had to build this through the player market. And to upgrade this build even more, we're rocking M993s, one of the best and fastest sniper rounds in the game. The problem though, these are super rare. You can't buy them nor craft them, you gotta get lucky and find them in raid. So for this $4,000 build, I brought every single M993 I had in my stash with me. And all I could ask from a $4,000 sniper rifle is to reliably hit exactly where I want it to hit. Oh, that's med camp. We still got someone in med camp. I remember this is about 150 meters away. I can... Oh, there. He's in that container. It's 150 meters. We checked the range yesterday on this. A huge plus this rifle has is the ability to stay ADS'd for longer than usual. That's because it's a very light sniper rifle for its caliber at roughly 5.5 kilograms. The T5000 we just ran is at about 7.5 kilos, almost 8, meaning I could stay zoomed in longer to acquire my target with this $4,000 build. This optic we're running is one of the most expensive in Tarkov. It's a 6x scope, so we've got more range than the previous one, which was a 4x, allowing me to pinpoint long-range shots easier. There's one more. There's one more in there. I saw a gun. There's one more. This was not an easy shot. The $4,000 build, though, made it look easy. And just like the T5000, I have no issue dealing with close range danger if needed. I did see he had a teammate though, so I repositioned to try to get a new angle. But then... I got spotted. He's by the water, I think, chat. He's by the water. My armor just took it. My armor took the shot. This was our original angle looking over this compound. We got our first kill somewhere here. I decided to get a new angle and reposition in this area, and I got shot from the water, as I mentioned. I'm not entirely sure where he is, so I decided to go for a full-on long flank across the other side of the map to get a new angle and hopefully see this guy from an angle he will least expect. This is where I wanted to go, somewhere here. This is where oh, look. That's a player. That's him. That was him, chat. That's exactly where I wanted to see. Again, with the combination of the clear optics, high-end bullet, and the stability of this gun, it made the shot look way easier than it should have been. I honestly don't think I would have easily hit this, at least with confidence, with the previous 4 rifles. Shortly after though, I was compromised. But this still brings us to our most expensive bolt-action sniper rifle of this video, the $10,000 thermal AXMC. The thermal optic alone is roughly triple the price of the gun itself. Then you consider the price and rarity of each bullet for this gun, the price can easily go up to as much as $10,000 for a build. You don't need to run this with thermals though, but if you're gonna bring the Mac Daddy of bolt action rifles, then why not? We'll be running the FMJ rounds first, but later I took the AP rounds for a spin, which can virtually one-tap any armor in the chest. These AP rounds are so rare, I had to get some from my community. But first, this FMJ round is no slouch either. It can pretty much 2-tap anything to the chest. So this gun is 7.4 kilos, lighter than the T5, but has 0 ergonomics, and you can really feel like this is night and day difference, chat, with the M700 from earlier. The M700, it just felt light, was going with my body really good. I don't know how to explain it. It was just like so easy to use. This one, ADS it feels like you're turning a tank. You feel like a turret. Oh, so satisfying. That was just a scav, but needed a warm-up shot. It's suppressed and it's still so loud. And the power of thermal imaging is just insane. Look at how quick I spot my target here. I don't know if that's a player. Oh, dude, that's a player 100% then. He hasn't rotated out, which is good news. Then again, you know what happened last time? We got shot from a bush here last time, so let's be careful. Oh, you can top load this? Oh, okay, cool. I don't know you can top load. That's him. That's my AXMC bullet that hurt him, I think. Or he did fight a scav. I whiffed. Didn't whiff there. Oh my goodness, dude. He had untar. He is level 15, dude. No. That was the guy. That was the guy. Same kind of heat signature that we saw from earlier. After the snipe, I didn't feel satisfied, so I wanted to take this gun out for more rounds. I returned to customs for my bonus rounds because of how action-packed they can get. And true enough, it was insane how easy it was to get snipes. I was pretty much stomping around the map, not being too careful, but still catching enemies first. Right now, I'm kind of just running around the map, just semi-W king because I have a thermal. Oh, dude, I don't know if that was a player or not. We'll find out. It was a player. Then literally just about a minute after this, I see another one through my thermal optics. Then as I sprinted to this body, I see yet another target. That was a player. He had an armband. Scav. But this is more of showcasing the power of thermals than the gun itself. The real question is, how does this rifle perform, especially with its coveted AP rounds that are extremely rare? And honestly, the answer is a little disappointing. It's not the gun's fault, but it's kind of the game's fault by design. Let me show you what I mean. As I sit here on top of Old Gas's train bridge, I see a juicer come across my thermal optic, and I line up a thorax shot with my AP round. And this happens. Oh, that dude's juiced. He didn't drop. After closer investigation, it looked like his arm took the bullet, unintentionally protecting him from a one-tap. For a one-tap to occur with the AP round, it has to specifically hit his chest hitbox. And it's honestly a lot harder to hit the chest than it seems. With this fact alone, I feel like it isn't worth spending the time to obtain these rare AP rounds that are supposed to one-tap. And so, if this tank of a rifle can't one-tap a chest, is it worth all the money and trouble to grab one over the other options we've ran today? My short answer is no. This gun is not worth it. With all that said though, of all the 6 price points we ran today, which in my opinion is the best one? And that is the T5000. At only $1,000, you get the ergonomics of the $4,000 sniper, and if you consistently get your headshots, you get the one tap of the $10,000 rifle as well. The only downside is the lack of range on the 4x scope for longer shots, and the bullets we're using, the M80s, have a chance to not penetrate higher tier helmets. The good news, in my experience, you rarely run into people that run helmets that this bullet cannot penetrate. And to add one last negative to this gun, it's a pretty heavy one, meaning it'll drain your PMC's arms pretty quick when you're holding down the sights. But truly, whatever weapon you decide to use doesn't matter up until you've learned the art of bolt action sniping in Tarkov. So if you want to learn it, you won't want to miss this video right here. Thank you to our patrons Yang Fluffy Hamster, Blossom Smotty, Lightning Deathbringer, Tim Bitador, Kieran, and Daniel.